This is the reality for offenders who can't afford bail before they go to trial. They sit in jail. Still, supporters of changing bail systems in Texas think it's too easy to get out of jail.
The individual that shot her was out on bond before Arlene's body left the hospital to a morgue.
This week marks 3 years since April Leguetta's niece, Arlene, was murdered. Arlene was remembered Wednesday with this picture that sat in front of her aunt while she testified to state senators.
And if it's happening in Harris County, it's happening across Texas.
I truly believe that there are hundreds of people dead today that would not be dead if we had incorporated some of this legislation earlier on.
Houston Senator Joan Huffman has a package of bills that will address the issue. Some of these include regulating charitable bail organizations, denying bail for violent and sexual offenders, and denying bail for undocumented residents accused of a felony. Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick is dedicated to making sure this slate of bills is successful.
No one is safe in Texas if we have people arrested and put in jail for the murder of someone or the rape of someone or a child sex offender. And if a judge in a big county lets them out, they can go to a small county and your family and your children and your loved ones are in danger.
In previous sessions, the bills have cleared through the Senate in a bipartisan fashion and died in the House. Patrick says he will urge the governor to call a special session if the same happens this year, but he's confident this legislation will pass, even touting his relationship with Speaker Dustin Burrows that was previously in question.
I believe we have a commitment from the Texas House and from the Speaker to pass this bail bond package.
Patrick and Burrows will have to sway at least 12 Democratic representatives to support this legislation that continues to receive pushback.
What this legislation will do is it will increase the number of legally innocent Texans who are being held in jail pre-trial, whether it's due simply to their inability to pay cash bail, whether it's due solely to the nature of the charges against them, charges that could later be dropped or they could be found innocent of.
Bail reform is one of the governor's emergency items, but if the bail denial legislation is signed into law, it would also have to be approved by voters during the next election. For Capitol Tonight, I'm Erin Davis.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Let Spectrum News be your resource for balanced, in-depth political coverage. And click the subscribe button here. You can also download our app and watch us on TV to learn more about the candidates, where they stand on the issues, and more. We'll see you then.